going to dive in here and I'm going to answer some questions. What do we have here? Let's see. Well, we have some wonderful questions from Flowing Wells Unified School District. And Ms. Jessica's class came up with some lovely questions. So where do I live? I live in Dedham, Massachusetts, not too far from Boston, about 20 minutes from Boston. And it's a historic town, and it has one of the oldest wooden houses in the United States. Maybe you could do some research on that. And that is also home to my bookstore. Do you like to make dots a lot? I love making dots. It's so easy to make a dot, right? Anyone can make a dot, including nervous adults, right? Some adults say they can't draw, and I smile and I say, very kindly, I say, well, can you make a dot? They say, yes, I can make a dot. And I say, start with a dot, right? Everyone can make a dot, different colors, different sizes, and then maybe you can connect the dots. And of course, then you make lines, and it can generate all sorts of wonderful, wonderful art. So yes, I love dots. When did I know that dots could be masterpieces? When did I know? That's a good question. One night when I was writing in my journal, I was so tired that I put my pen to the journal and I fell asleep. And my pen was a Sharpie marker with black ink. And I woke up, I'm guessing about 1 hour later, and what was left on the page was a big dot. And in the middle of the night, I thought that I had made a mistake. But in the morning, when I looked at it again, I thought, wow, that's a cool dot. So I picked up the pen and I wrote by Peter Reynolds, The Dot. And that actually was the inspiration for my book, The Dot. Did you know a dot is like a circle? Yes, I made that connection, that dot connection. Dots and circles are very, very similar, right? A circle, when you fill it in, is a dot. Dots are easy to make. Is it your favorite shape? Well, you know, the dot book came out 2 decades ago, so I've been thinking a lot about dots. So I think the dot might be my all-time favorite shape. Will you keep our museum forever? Yes, you made a wonderful museum of dots and beautiful, beautiful artwork, and I will treasure that forever. I have a very special place in my studio, and I'm going to put your museum in my studio, and your art and your creativity will inspire me as I create my next 400 books. I'm guessing that's about how many I'm going to be working on in the next few years. Is this story something that happened to you as a young boy? This story was inspired by a little girl who was in my art class, and she would not let me see what she was drawing. She was so nervous. And I spent some time with her, and she said, I just can't draw. And that inspired me. I thought to myself, but you can. And if you hang out with me long enough, you'll relax. And I thought, it's a shame that she feels so nervous about drawing because it's so much fun. Maybe I should write a story that will help her and kids like her who maybe are a little bit nervous, and also adults who are nervous. So it was inspired, the Dot book was inspired by an actual true event that really, really, really happened. Well, Ms. Jessica and all the students in your class, thank you so much for the wonderful, wonderful questions. They were really, really great questions. And I hope that I will be back to Tucson, Arizona, one of my favorite places on the planet. And if I do, maybe we could connect the dots in person. Until then, take care, keep reading, keep drawing, keep using that amazing brain of yours, and let's imagine the most amazing future together.